Hey, what's up, Adam?
Hey,
How's your day going?
just started with some research and now I gotta do some coding.
Do you use Slack, Discord, or Telegram?
It's been inconsistent. But yeah, the group I'm with right now, they are starting to use more Slack. Um, but yeah, they definitely like the Slack or the kind of messages interface.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm gonna try. I plan to build just three different bots on each platform and just
Cool.
have Claude Code do it. Yeah, I've done them all. Probably say I have more experience with Discord, especially because the Claude Code challenge that I'm doing is gonna be tied to a Discord server. Um, but it'll be interesting to see like how many problems I run into to hopefully be helpful to people and stuff like that. And then I ask me any questions if you see my Claude Code doing some weird stuff because yes, I play around with settings and I can't wait at the end of this. I'm gonna have like this really cool file. To like give so everybody can like have some of the same settings that they like to that they see.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, look, I played with some configs. I actually took a screenshot of your remember your Claude code. You
How
remember
did
I
he do
asked you about
this?
that
What
bar?
is this?
I literally took the screenshot and gave it to Claude, and I'm like, set me up like this. It did pretty good. The colors are different, but it did everything on there.
That's funny. That's cool.
Um, and then I started because of their new add-on with the team orchestration of agents. I started to install Tmux and some other things.
Right, right, right. That's the one with oh yeah, you have a Mac, so yeah, you could do that. I
Yeah.
can do that. Yeah. I just
Yes.
installed you'll probably see like this little notification thing that will pop up and stuff like that. If I have weird facial expressions, it's because I'm trying to sneeze and it doesn't want to come out. It's being retarded.
Allergies.
Jeez. Let me try to get it. There you go. Oh my God.
Nice.
Gonna be like 10 of them in a row. What I'm allergic to right now. Come on, so I can start my workshop.
Hey,
Ah,
Claude Cowork is somewhat inconsistent.
I haven't even touched it. I don't even think I'm gonna touch it.
I'm trying to use it like to run some research in the background while I go do other stuff with CLI. And like I get these like this task didn't load properly. The CLI output was not valid JSON. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about, dude. It's like I didn't give you JSON. I gave you some text, and then you're all off on your
Right.
own, screwing crap up. So
Yeah, I have it. Ugh, Jesus, I haven't touched it at all. I mean, it's basically supposed to be Claude Code, but easier, but I don't really have a problem with Claude Code. So
I don't either, but I just thought, it's something to run in the background while I go do work.
I
It's
I,
not
I would
panning out.
make a research folder
Yeah,
and then do it like that.
I know. I just wanted to be able to use the
Oh no,
different
no, 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 no,
tools.
no. I get what you're saying. No, no, no. But I'm saying that in a way like I've had Claude, obviously, like when you're in a project, like it's its own directory,
Yeah.
you can have it like working in that other directory at the same time, like you're saying.
Yeah. I was trying to optimize like being able to use the desktop app so I can explain it to people, you know,
Got you, got you, got you.
and give them use cases that I can
Something to
prove,
start with. Yeah, 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 yeah.
you know.
Makes sense, makes sense. Okay, I'm trying to please hurry up, get done sneezing. Jesus. Well, I'm trying to do that. First, let me get Telegram open. I mean, I have all of these as actual apps, but um, hmm. Yeah, I just go to the web version. Make it really easy. And don't make it easy. Telegram? Yeah. And click uh, QR code. All right. Uh-huh. Settings, device, link, Teams, settings, device, link. Okay, that's Telegram. Let me Discord. And then let me Slack. Honestly, bounce that with Slack. Uh, please let me log in the current Slack. Could you guys always do something with my emails? All right, let's see.
I put the error into Claude in the same instance of the desktop app. I just switched tabs to chat and I put the error in, and they're like, "Oh yeah, cowork keeps screwing this up." It's like it's a known issue with cowork trying to use Linux tools instead of Mac OS tools. What do you want me to do about that, dude?
Verification code. Please be here. Thank you. See, see. Like I did all that just for it to direct me to open up the desktop app that it's already in.
The computers are starting to rebel.
Don't. I'm like logged in. It just like doesn't want to redirect. Okay, there we go. Okay, sweet. I can finally show my screen. So I can't really think of any and I don't think for Slack you need the paid plan for this. So I can't
Not
think
for
of
the basic, yeah.
yeah. Uh that so Telegram, Discord. Okay. So let's should open our VS Code, make a new folder, call this folder bots, uh, code folder. Actually, minions. Press, close this, close this. And hopefully some of the settings I tried to change didn't break my Claude code, and then you guys have to see me debugging that. Shouldn't be. It's really simple. Actually, I already have what I want to do. Hmm. Um, oh, where is it? It is. I want to create three bots on three different platforms. I want to create a Discord bot that is a changelog monitor that aggregates and monitors changelogs across platforms and reports updates back to a Discord channel. I want to create a Slack bot that tracks surfaces, new AI tools that are going viral, keeping me up to date. And I want to create a Telegram bot that when someone fills out a form, the bot uses Claude to do research on that person and sends a summary notification to Telegram. Why did it? I've never seen it do that when using Whisperflow. Is that like a new thing? Why did it paste it like that?
Yeah, I noticed some of that too. And
That
it's not
was,
just I use Super Whisper, and it's
okay.
doing some things like that too.
I wonder if they're like Cloud Code seeing like when you use basically like a dictation tool, it probably just like tries to format it too. Let's do some of these commands. I wonder why is it trying to read my entire old folder? I'm gonna start changing the words down here too. You can change those. But yeah, those are those examples. The Discord one is a super real one. People ask me how I stay up to date with stuff, and I'm like, just go to the changelog, the platform.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm subscribed to stuff, and I go to the forum, but the changelog will do enough. And then the one somebody filling out a form and doing research, I think that's super basic. That's a good one. And then the other one for tracking new AI tools going viral. I wanted to do scraping Reddit for like ideas that people are trying to vibe code, but I don't want to go through too much with trying to get Reddit information and that other stuff. Let that do its plan. Never, never is. Father. Actually, I probably actually need to make a new server on Discord. Um, yeah, because I want to show the process. Uh, Making a server and doing all that. You have to do that anyway. So research. Actually using individual agents to do that research too. Still can't switch into looking at those agents, which is so weird. We should do that. I don't know how I did that. I think there's gonna be definitely one of the ones where it's like just waiting for Claude to respond. Well, I think I'm only do one plan mode and then just let it go from there. I think this one is so like straightforward. There's nothing like kind of extra to do and kind of like doing something like this that I can think of. Mm, mm-mm. Now I know you could actually cheat. So in terms of Slack, actually, even though I'm doing that, and it'll be actually that I'm saying this will be interesting to see. Man, these allergies. It'll be interesting to see if it puts this in a plan, but you could just do slash Slack and you can install a Slack app, which you would do that. But I'll be curious to see if it says that in the plan right here. Well, how much? So funny it's talking about reading the code, but what 6 files is it reading? Ah, I see. Oh, I did not mean to do that. Hmm. Oh, you know what? Yeah, you know what? Me, like, kind of actually, this makes sense and it's like actually really making more since that I see it running that. I think it just really remembers too much of other things that I've built because I do have Discord bots on here for sure and other things, and I wonder if it's like um did that to look through my other projects that I already have that stuff, even though these commands are returning empty. Sometimes I feel as if that's a lie. That's a perfect example. Just I wonder what it really did here for no reason. Um, I will play with monorepo. I don't play with monorepo like that. But let's do that. And that basically means like multiple projects in one thing. I believe I could be wrong. Um, we'll just do GitHub release RSR. That makes sense. Um, in Telegram form. I don't know what that means, but you know what? I'm just going to use an external form in Webhook. I don't want to do, wow. Um, do I need a database for this? And if so, explain why. I'm not opposed to it. I really don't want to set up a layer. I'd rather just deploy it to Vercel. But I could understand why it might need to deploy to a VPS or why it might need a database. We're gonna say Vercel plus Convex. And it's nothing against Superbase. I love Superbase. And it's gonna be way easier and faster to use Convex. If you don't have Docker installed, and I'm gonna talk about Docker desktop, and my teaching ways just won't allow me to skip that and do that because there's way too much to go into that. Mm-mm-mm. Some web searching or planning to do some web searching. I'm pretty sure this is gonna tell me to do this on a VPS and not Vercel. Mhm. I wonder if it's doing this or if this is the plan. I wish I could see more. Doesn't let me, I guess, until it. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Now make it run in the background. Oh, yeah. Now let me go back. Yeah. Oh, wait. E. No, it's doing commands at the top. E. No. Oh, man. Don't tell me that one thing happened when it does this. I think it did. Nah, thank you. I was trying to. There we go. So that was happening. Right, so thinking the user chose this. Let me lap a plan agent. So convex TypeScript. Repo. Surface new AI tools going viral. Keep users up to date. That's Slack Bowl. Serverless. Just reading through while it's doing all this stuff. All right, so it knows my tech stack. Okay. Now, usually I said this many times when it's doing this wait for task, it's usually like waiting for you to do something or open up a screen or give a command. I'll give it until 5 minutes, 30 seconds. Usually that's what that means, though. All right, task is still running. So, okay, did he pull up new? Is that another bot running? Control or the toggle? Oh, no. I want to see Control E. Why every time I do Control E, it does that? Hmm. I may have to change that. That might just be a keybind for VS Code and one server. So let's see everything that it's looking at. Just that for sure never allows you to see the whole thing, which is, I guess, cool. Um, Typing. Are you sure you're not done? Over research, huh? And I could run that install Slack command. I just want to show a different way of doing this. And I doubt there's any like trade-offs doing that besides it being faster. But I'm really not sure. So what's this one? Build 3 bots. This would be interesting as a mono repo because I've usually just do them all separate, which I kind of understand now why it took a little bit longer instead if it was they were all just separate apps. So it's gonna do that. Product hunt API token. Oh, actually has public access. Didn't know that. This is great. Let's just have agents build in parallel. Oh, sorry. First file, second file, third file, fourth file. Oh yeah. Also make sure that we're using Convex locally first. They have information on that and a CLI. Why did he put that? They have information. Sons. Wait, need that, gotta specify that. Packages. Oh, it's just a patient waiting game. I don't know. This is where they have those stories where you say you built something, went to go make a sandwich, took a walk, you came back, and it was done. I try to do this Asian thing. Waiting game, just the waiting game. Oh, oh, I thought this was. Did I know? Put this already? Just did that paste thing. It has to stop. This is really one of those ones I can't think of anything else to do separate-wise, just abilities. I do feel like they got to update this when these agents are working to make it more like I don't really see what's getting done, I guess. I need to go get a paper towel. This is crazy. Do control. Oh, see what's going on. No. See, that's I love agents. That's the one thing. It's like it just yeah. Unless I could play Jeopardy music in the background. I guess it's checking to see if those are still running and they are. They're not doing validation processes. Oh yeah, this API is there now. Command. Oh yeah, it's definitely got a slide bar. No, that doesn't have an API. That has services. Okay. This has an API. Nothing wrong. Yeah, definitely building. That's kind of what I mean, unless you come look here at these files. Regardless of if you understand what they are, you can see that things are being built. So probably always leave this open, actually. That's how you'll be able to tell, and they'll just keep going more than likely. It's gonna talk about speed. It's very crazy. It's not crazy. I can't say that. It's not a good way to describe it. Just then we go through the connecting, and then bam, that's it. Three bots set up. We got to compact. We've been doing a lot of stuff. It's gonna take a little while. I do have it compact at like 70% instead of like the 80. Usually it's like 70 to 80%. Right? Built all three, finished. Oh, let's read this. What was built, root and shared infrastructure, shared database, basically, Discord changelog bot, Slack AI tool bot, Telegram bot. That took about like maybe, I want to timer that, but I should put a timer on some of these things that get built. I want to build all that stuff actually into Claude and see if we can do that. So next steps are install, start Convex locally, set up environmental variables, create platform apps, Discord, Slack, Telegram, register Discord commands, run locally. So, you know what? That's a common thing with this update that it always is doing some stuff like repeating itself for some reason. Yes. Oh, you know what? Let me just press tab. So it's telling me I need to do. This is one website. Can I click on this? Can I let me go on this? Okay. What? What? Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay. Discord developers. Why is it? I've been here before. You don't need to do this. Discord developers. So I'll have applications. And then let me go to API dot Slack apps. Uh, got you. That's one I made for a client that I was testing. And then we have Telegram is, yeah, I just need to message the BotFather. Okay, uh, so I need to open another terminal real quick because I need to run this command for Convex, npx convex dev. create a new project. I'm gonna name this project name. Oh, I thought it would just do minions because I thought Tab would do that. I'm gonna use a local deployment. Wow. So that's done. I'm gonna, so I'm assuming this is the one that it's talking about. It's saying, oh, no, that makes sense. Oh, this is the example. The .env.example file doesn't match the .env.local file. And then to double check, I would assume that, yeah, all of these have their own .env. Am I blank and I can't see the other ones? This is Discord. This is Slack. Hmm. Let me just double check that for me real quick. And this stuff is happening here, which is fine. I see why that keeps happening there. That's something that I set up in my thing, which is fine. So what are the next steps? Just literally have it walk us through it step by step. So okay, let's do Telegram first. And for Telegram, I gotta message the BotFather, new bot, get message token. Gotta get my end topic key, which is fine. Okay, so BotFather. How does it, how does this work again? I always forget. There we go. Um, mm, Thank you. Of course, I'm gonna delete this bot to get a new token and do whatever I have to do. So I need to come. Let's find Telegram. Where do I not see now? I guess I'm not. It doesn't want me to put it there. Kind of confused on why. I'm kind of confused on where you want me to put some of these variables. Are they in each individual project or the .env.local that's at the root? Why don't I? Why don't I see that? It would literally be a gear icon. Like I know I'm not tripping. I don't see the .env local file in the Telegram bot folder. What? Why didn't it? Okay, Claude. Starting. Uh, the kid. Anthropic key wants to use that, which is fine. You want? Let's just make another one. Of course, once again, I'm going to delete my keys. You know they're being shown here. Treat your keys like passwords. Do not share them. Do not show them. Rotate them accordingly. I don't remember right now how to get the Telegram chat, but that's fine. Where do I get the Telegram chat ID from? Well, we'll do the Telegram one first and then do each one step by step. No, we took a while to create these, so we'll go step by step, adding what we need to add so you know where to go and make sure that they work. Chat ID come from a different place. So I haven't talked to Sarah's in a minute. I've not done anything Telegram, so I need to go click on this. Yo, no problem, Adam. You're all good, my man. So this was sent. Um, and Telegram, back to the BotFather. They said, grab this, go back here, put it here, erase that there. This one's update. Okay, I guess it's supposed to. Nope, I have advised against putting your key in a chat, even though you're going to rotate it, but I just want to make sure I'm doing this correctly. I did, and I got no response. No, my bot doesn't work. Bot is dead. Not alive. I feel like I'm missing something, but I haven't used Telegram in so long, I'm not sure. So we will, yeah, there we go. No webhooks set. I have done those exact things. Maybe we need to like actually troubleshoot a little more thoroughly and not just guess. I don't know why I keep sticking that in. No. Was that a different one? Yeah, it was. Get me. But it doesn't have one. We never set up a webhook somewhere, would it? Oh, it's gonna update it by itself. So if I refresh this, okay. The drop pending updates true on the delete webhook call is what cleared the blockage. Previous updates were likely stuck. So I have set all settings and credentials for the Telegram bot. How can we test it? Somebody has to fill a form or do something slow. So um, I need to make a webhooker do something like that. But let's just see a shortcut to maybe it'll do like a trick or a script or something like that. Look up Elon Musk. Yes. Oh, don't wait for tasks. Not doing anything. Oh, maybe saying that did that. PNP filter Telegram bot day. Never seen that command before. Okay. I don't know if you can like if I that's not what I do that. Ah, there we go. Do 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 do. Let me read that. Oh, so what did it say? It said this lookup. All right. Researching me. Hmm, That makes me feel pretty bad. Hmm. So yeah, something's actually wrong here. So I don't even need to copy and paste that. This is working, but can you look at the results? I feel like something is off. It's like not it's definitely not pulling back any information really. Here we go. I knew that was like I'm like, that is not, huh? Nothing? Nothing at all? It's crazy. All right, so web search, update the response parsing. All right, so oh, did I spell her name wrong? I was supposed to say. Yeah, definitely got to be getting back information because it's taking way longer to come back with something. Oh, here we go. Tyler Miller is an entrepreneur and technology specialist based in Los Angeles. He's the founder of Otaka Solution, a technology solution firm, AI automation, meaning for this educated automation with 3,000 consultancies. I don't know what I developed, but okay. Automation since 2011. These are actually all of mine. I've never worked at no code ops, but shout out to the community. I don't know what that is. I've never been there. Oh yeah, this is definitely hallucinating. I definitely have been to El Camino College. There's probably other people named Tyler Miller that this is getting this from. That for sure, that's what happened. For sure. Do. That's LinkedIn information. That needs to be updated because that's not my YouTube anymore. If I click on that, will it go to? Oh no, okay. Wow. Target Solutions. That's not my website anymore. God dang, you know my email? Hey, it knows I've been with Urban Tech. Sweet. Oh, that's cool. Okay, that works. So that's bot one down. Okay, that's great. How can we test the next bot and what do we need to set up? Well, let's do Slack. And don't worry about this stop hook JSON validation field. That's something that I have set up with my Claude. All right, so AI tool tracker. So let's do this because I'm blind. Let's close Telegram bot. Let's open Slack bot. We have our dot env here. So all right, let's do this one at a time. So let's go, let's get Slack right here. Let's create a new app from scratch. App name is gonna be AI tool finder. Good. Still ended up typing. I gotta. There's probably a setting to like make it cat. I don't know how to do it. It doesn't matter. Create an app. All right. So this here says that I need um. Am I being? Yeah, because the bot stuff is um. Am I missing something from the chain? I can't copy that. Yeah, so generate that later. Swear I can't copy that. Uh, right. It always tells me off. You gotta be right here for the bot, all off positions, and then scroll down. Wait, am I tripping? Bot token. So we gotta do bot token scopes and chat right channel read, chat right channel read, and then all right. So I gotta go to my Slack. Go to my Slack. I can add a channel. Tool finder. No, right click. View channel details. Right here, channel ID. And then I just need to get my bot token, which I'm gonna allow. Am I not copying this? Bot token. I need to, oh, I was not trying to do that. Need to save though. I have added everything except for the GitHub and Product Hub token. I will add those later. We're just doing simple testing now. It's script to test this. Oh, good news, it's mostly working. Scored and ranked among issues not in channel. The bot hasn't been invited. Ah, dang. So is this gonna just blow this channel up, huh? So done. Not sure what that means, but okay. No, why did it do that? Yeah, some interesting stuff here. I do not want to click and read on that. Okay, so we know the Slack one is working. I'm curious if I message the channel, would it give me the ones that are not in the top 10? Sure, let's do that. Let's add just a little bit more functionality. We will do that later in test. You can remind me. I want to move on to the Discord bot now. So we have that there. It says we got to deploy that. So let's call this change log monitor. There we go. New application. Change log monitor. Man, why did you do it like that? So create. I am not a bot, but I use bots. All right, so I got to get the application ID. Got to get the public key. Get the bot token. Oh, man. Eight, 71540. So I gotta copy this token. Uh, so in my Discord, and just really quick for Discord, I know this looks confusing and it's crazy. It's really not. And I don't want to try to convince people it's really not. But in terms of like wanting to create your own server, if you're just making a Discord account or you stayed this long and watched this video and you're like, oh, I'm interested in Discord, things like that, you won't have any other server here. So all of these things here are servers. Think of a server basically as a community. It's where people are. Um, and you can add a server, you can create a server, and you would go through that process here. You would create your own server. It would just be for you. You'd make that server, and bam, there you go. And it will appear at the top here. I have a lot. And then you would follow the rest of what I'm doing here. And I already have a server, and I have to go through a process of um, why doesn't it say server settings? It doesn't matter. It's fine. I just wanted to show how to create that. I have my own servers. So we'll just use this one for now. It's actually we'll use this one. No, we won't. Let's use a blank one. Let's use a blank one. I have a lot of old servers, so let's just use this one right here. So the next instructions that it said were in our Discord server, go to the channel where we want change logs posted, channel settings, integration, webhooks. So let's say important announcements. This has settings, integrations, webhooks. We're gonna make a new webhook, Captain Hook, copy webhook URL, paste that there. I have added everything. It's going to create a test like it did for Slack. So slave announcements. There we go. Captain Hook. Now we have this. So we just created three bots that did three specific things on three different platforms. Um, right. So yes, let's deploy this to Vercel. And then obviously when the point of this being deployed on Vercel is it happens automatically. So what I'll do later on at not at well at the end of these 30 days is like have a place or make another video where you guys can see what those updates are. Now I will say it'll probably be more of the Discord one because that's an actual one that I'll be using. But even if I don't, I think I'm actually just going to create a tool or create something where people can just get subscribed to those in a way that might help them and do different things and stuff like that. So now it's going to deploy that stuff. And now it's kind of like almost right on time. Oh, and it actually showed out. It really did those three separate projects to be deployed. Hmm. Can it even do that? Let's see. So I got to make an update because I'm on a free plan, which is fine. Look at that. It's getting all the environmental variables to put them there, even though I'm going to change those. I guess it's going through all my projects and what if I would have said use multiple just create three different agents to do all these. Still needs to make some changes. Okay. I don't know. I have to ask what that means a little later. One of those few rare ones was, I don't mean to say in silence, but just letting Claude work and do its thing. These are kind of very simple, straightforward, making a bot. Of course, there's like many different things to do, and maybe you want different bots to do different things. And yeah, fix some stuff with still running into another error that we need to fix. That's finally working. All right, let's deploy on this call. All right, so now we're actually uploading and deploying. This time, looks like it. Hopefully, I'm gonna jinx it. Well, there we go. Deployed. All right, so it's gonna fix that other stuff. And simultaneously fix and deploy the Slack and Telegram bots. Nice. Oh wow, fix all of and it's funny. I was saying that before. Tell it to make some agents to deploy that and do that, but now it's running all three. Pretty sure there's gonna be some errors there, and then it's gonna have to do environmental variables for both again after they do redeploy. But Let's see. Discord has a transient error. Build succeeded but deployed. Let me check the other two and try Discord. hmm And then I'm looking at my phone because I'm getting Vercel emails as this like if they fail or deploy and stuff like that. All right, let's redeploy all three. And that's cool, right? It learned from that first one. This is all the same. Make changes, then redeploy. I like that. Instead of still trying to do one by one. And well, that's probably more than likely it's because, I kind of, they were all building like this mono repo, I would assume, and doing stuff like that. Gotta compact the conversation. Like I said earlier, around like 70, 80, I have it auto compact. Usually around 70. I think 80 is the default in general, or it'll go like to 90. Got this memory catch back up. Almost done, almost done. I don't think I've ever been this quiet like a workshop or on camera for a minute. That's funny. Cloud Code really does do that to you. Usually, they say be doing something else, excuse me, a different task or something like that, but I don't have any kind of extra ideas or anything extra to do with this. It's very straightforward and simple with the bot. So Slack one is building. Well, of course, there are like errors and stuff, which I'm very kind of like picky about. I don't like seeing any errors or warnings or depreciated packages, which are definitely different from vulnerabilities, but type skip warnings were succeeded, right? So deploy the Telegram one, and then we created three bots, three different platforms, tested locally, then deployed them all on Vercel to run. Mm, that- that's actually wow. This thing really learns like how I like to build and deploy things because if I go to my Vercel, that's basically instead of pushing it all the way into production until it worked, or I guess until after the variables. Now this is um, I want to explain something here because this makes sense, even though I'm gonna end the video here. This I don't think works like it. Well, maybe it does because my MCPs are like that, and some other projects I have look like that, but they're all connected to GitHub, which is the main thing. So like, but mainly this technically wouldn't work because it's not that code wasn't deployed to GitHub to go there for it to run. That's the only thing that it's missing here, which actually is something that I need to build into the instructions because from experience, whenever I do use the CLI, and I don't have a GitHub created, it seems like it just always misses that step because of Vercel allows you to just I guess like create a project or do anything without actual GitHub. Like that's not the end all be all for the requirements to actually like post something just for clarification, if that makes sense. But what I think is still important is like we saw the process of it, fixing everything and doing all that. So then I would just say, hey, I see that these are deployed and they worked, but we never actually pushed this to GitHub. So it could be linked to actually have the code there. Yeah, so right now, but what I wanted to notate before was like if I go to my deployment, all of these are in preview and they're not even in production, which is just good from a developing standpoint, right? Even if you're non-technical, when you build and do things, you should never push straight to production. So it's trying to preview and make sure all these builds are wrong, are going, regardless of the fact that it's not linked with the GitHub. Oh no, production, and then preview. So I'm wrong. It's always good to come look at this, especially that's all I want to show you guys. But that concept is still there. And just to kind of show what I mean, as an example, if I go to a project like this and I go to deployments, right, we have preview, 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 production. Why might you see a production in production? Sometimes you might need to um, redeploy environmental variables that were pushed. Sometimes you might just like it might be something so small that you don't make a PR request on to push. But like I said, I think that's important to know and just kind of giving some context for that. So now we're just gonna wait until it says this is all deployed, and then yeah, like I said, the main thing is there's no GitHub for that, so I have to create a GitHub private repo for both of those, then link that to Vercel, then it would redeploy, and then it would work because all of those projects are linked together and stuff like that. And when you come back to actually make a change to any of these things, it will just automatically redeploy to Vercel and you'd be good. So you're saying it was only in preview before. So don't worry about this. This is just some extra stuff here. But like I said, you stayed this long. I appreciate it. Hope you see how kind of just straightforward it is to use Claude Code, get started, and I will see you tomorrow.